What's up, guys? This is Games Turn Irrelevant. I wanted to buy this classic game from my childhood. This one is called Megaman X8. This is the first mission here. But that aside, I wanted to speak a little bit about life as well, because this channel is just going to be a place to reflect for and unpack for my life as well, and hopefully there's some value you can gain from listening to my process. So I wanted to speak on what I wish I had done when I was younger. I have no regrets. I learned from all my mistakes, but there have been times where I wished I had prepared for life in a different way. I'm 24 years old right now. And just looking back at the way things have played out, there's things I wish I could have told my younger self. I think everybody feels this way at certain points, where they wish they could have gone back in time and changed something. But at the same time, I'm glad I experienced everything I experienced in my life thus far, because I've learned a lot. Pain is a great teacher, but so is love. So I've learned that pain isn't the ultimate teacher, but love truly is, in a way that I don't fully grasp yet, but I'm starting to grasp the power of. And so if there's any young people listening to this, I'd like to say, if you're between the ages of like 13 to maybe 20 years old, or you haven't left your parents' house yet, or you're just starting your own life and you're out of the house for the first time, or are in your late teens to early 20s, I would just say, find a way to gain capital when you're young. That is a mistake I withheld from myself. I either spent money improperly because I worked jobs I didn't like, and to deal with the jobs that I didn't like, I would spend to kind of soothe myself, and it ended up in me wasting a lot of money and getting into a position in life later that isn't ideal. So if I can encourage somebody that's young to not make the same mistake, they'll be a lot better off. So as soon as you're able to find a place to work, or if you get lucky and find an avenue to make money outside of a 9-to-5 or normal regular job, I would say don't stretch yourself too thin, but find a way, get like a 2-day-a-week job or something, just to get some money while you're young before you leave the house. And then save that money. It's not fun advice, but I wish somebody had like sat me down and like been like, hey, you'll thank me later. Like, you can still have fun. You can still spend money at times. I still spend money in not unproductive ways, but in ways where I'm enjoying myself. And there's no guilt required to spend something on yourself and treat yourself to something nice and enjoyable. But at the same time, if you're blowing all your money on things and saving nothing for the future, you're gonna end up in a situation that's gonna be more frustrating than you can imagine later, when you have more responsibility and less time. So do yourself a favor, just put a little bit aside every month, just whatever you can make. If you're mowing lawns, going door to door asking people if I can mow their lawn. I did that when I was like 14, 15, 13. For 2.5 years, I did word of mouth lawn care for older people that lived in my neighborhood, and actually for 3 years, I guess. maybe 4. It was on and off, but there was 2.5 consistent summers and springs that I did stuff for people. Or, you know, find a place that's not going to be soul crushing to work at, and do that maybe just like a couple days a week. Like, and if you're going to school at the same time, you know, maybe that's not a priority and school is more of a priority, or whatever else takes up your time, basketball, whatever. But find a way to earn some cash, man. Trust me. Like, I get it. I'm a gamer. I love video games. I love YouTube. I have lazy tendencies at times, and even for long stretches of time. But there's going to be a point when you're going to have to face the world, and if you have some money saved up, it'll at least give you a buffer for life to accelerate you on the path. And then you have more freedom, more choices, how you spend your time. You know, you can take more time off the more money you have. You can make more decisions. And there's no way around it. I was an anti-capitalist as a younger person, and I still hold a lot of those beliefs. I read a book that I won't say the name because I don't want anyone to like research it. It's a very depressing book about capitalism, and it set me on this mentality that just money is the root of all evil. And to a degree that could be true in many cases where power corrupts things and money changes people, and greed is involved, but that's a different topic. You're probably an average person living in the West, I'm guessing. So not to say that you're an average person. There's things that are unique and special about you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your talents are. But at least when you're starting out, give yourself a leg up in life and save that money. The other portion of this video I wanted to talk about taking care of yourself, giving yourself the right ingredients for balance in your life. My advice, when you're making money, which I think is a requirement in this life, obviously, you might as well start. Separate your work and your home life or your real life, and give yourself time and space to have both. While you're pursuing making capital, don't stretch yourself so thin that you have nothing left for yourself. There's a balance to everything. I'm not encouraging someone to become a workaholic at a young age, especially with other priorities or whatever. But you're going to need time to heal, rest, recuperate, do things you enjoy, spend time in nature, whatever makes you relax and heal for yourself. But nature is something I can recommend to everybody. Everybody should get some sunshine. I could get a little bit more nature, honestly. I've been neglecting it the last week and a half, making content and starting a new job myself. But just make sure you have time and space, and you fight for it. And that's why I'm recommending the first part of the video was about saving money, so you can have that time later when you do need to take a break and pause. And then don't overcommit, but commit to something, because we all have to commit to something in this world. Maybe in other worlds things are a lot easier and we can imagine them and they come to us, but in this physical reality, work is required at some point for just about every able-bodied person. So if you want to set yourself up so you can have your future self say thank you for giving me the time and space I needed because things happen in life. You never know when you're going to need that time to step away from tasks to heal. Things do happen. So just wanted to encourage some young person today. Playing this game from my childhood just kind of made me think of my younger self. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. This is Games Turn Irrelevant, just popping in right before I have to go to work myself, getting ready in a couple minutes. So thank you for listening. Hope this encouraged somebody today, and like and subscribe if you did. Thank you.
That looked like a hard fight, but there was never any doubt that you'd come out on top.
I'll give it a shot.
Optic Sunflower. Ready.
This place was originally a training facility for hunters. It's programmed so that you must clear each area in order to progress to the next.
Yeah.